My first guest is an academy. I have to be serious. I'm doing cunnilingus jokes, and oh, that wasn't the joke I was doing. Okay. You're all shocked that that's what I meant. My first guest is an Academy Award nominee for her role in Prince of Tides. She was great in it. Please welcome Kate Nelligan, folks. No, I love looking at pregnant women. You're preggers.
Yeah.
How far along are you?
5.5 months.
Well, women like to get that out that they're pregnant,
They
right?
do. There's a reason that I have Orson Welles' old sweater on, and that's because I'm trying to hide this.
But you know, if they don't think you're pregnant, they just think, oh, Nelligan is letting herself go.
Sweater
Jesus.
on. Yeah, no, they think it's cookies.
Did you get a picture taken? You know what it is?
Yeah, it's a boy.
Oh, that's. Yeah. What are you going to name him?
Gabe.
Gabe Nelligan.
Yeah. No,
oh,
that's my name. My husband's name's Reality.
Reality?
Reality.
Oh. Name him Stark. What's that new thing called? Reality with?
Yeah.
Virtual. Okay.
Yeah.
Virgil. This is my son, Virgil Reality. Sorry, I need a little water there. Now, being pregnant, you're going to try and act with this, or you're just going to sit it all out and then stay off for a year while you raise the kid? Or
No. I've been working in Canada. It's all complicated. Here, if you tell them you're pregnant, they put the insurance policy so high that nobody can pay it. But in Canada, they're not allowed to do that. And I'm Canadian, so I can work there.
Yeah.
It's a great and civilized country. And so I go...
Yeah, it is. You should. My wife's Canadian. I go up there.
Yeah,
some of it makes a lot of sense to me.
So they let me work. And some of it doesn't.
Well, yeah, some of it, they have a bit of an inferiority complex sometimes, which gets a little...
They get a little defensive.
Yeah, that's a little unbecoming sometimes. Because, you know, I never go up there thinking, but you say, I was watching TV, Dad, or they're telling you a story, they go, I was watching TV the other night, and you go, of course, our TV's not as good as your TV,
I know.
Shut up, tell me the story, all right? Canuck head. Is that a bad word?
No, not at all. No, it is true, and they get sad because if you left, like I left when I was 17, and then you go back and you work, and you really have to be careful because then they're waiting for you to say. But it's a nice place, and they let me work. And next month I'm going to play a pregnant district attorney up there. So yeah, no, I'm going to work, and then see. I don't know how it feels. I never had a baby, so I don't know.
If you want to go back right away.
What happens?
Yeah. Well, I've had 2, and you.
What happened?
No, I've had 1. You probably, at first you might not want to work for a while because you're so stricken by this, taken by this.
Stricken.
Yeah, that was a bad choice of words. But you're just so taken by it, you don't even want to leave the house. So you might want to stay home for a while and act in your basement.
3 months at least.
Yeah. We're going to take a break. We're going to talk about Prince of Tides when we come back with Kate Nelligan right after this. Welcome back, Kate Nelligan. Now, speaking of parenthood, I thought you were just great as the mom in Prince of Tides, and you had the age from 35 to 65 in there?
She started out younger, but yeah, the old stuff, people love to see that. They're just fascinated with that they can make people look that old. And it's a lot of makeup, and it's a long process, but it's actually, I shouldn't say this, but it's not. Once that you're in the drag, and you got the Adolfo Nancy Reagan suit on, and you got the wig, and the real Palm Beach champagne.
Yeah.
And you got the rubber on your face. It just takes over.
Right.
You're there.
Easier to play it. You really feel it.
Yeah.
Let's look at a clip. This is Prince of Tides, the metamorphosis.
You made a promise never to speak about that. I expect you to keep that promise.
Oh, we were kids, Mother. It was a stupid promise. I think it would help all of us if we talked about it.
This is my life, too. My life is private. I want to keep it private.
Even at the expense of helping your own daughter?
Stop exaggerating.
Oh, come on, Mama. Don't make me feel bad about this. I didn't even have to tell you.
I don't want to talk about this.
My smiling, now that's always been the problem.
You know what your problem is? You dwell too much on the past. that oil painting behind Nick?
Oh, I didn't.
They paid $1,000 for this portrait of me at 75. They wanted me to buy it. They said, "Aren't you interested in having this?" My husband said, "I don't think we're going to have that in the living room."
Trying to cut production costs. Now, you always hear these stories, and I always think they're probably whiny Hollywood stories about Streisand. How was she to work with?
Very nice. She was very nice to me. You know, I got an Academy Award nomination for being her movie. I got nothing bad to say about Barbara. And stuff like the makeup, you know, it started out pretty bad. It started out looking pretty bad. And Barbara, you can count on her to keep going till it's right. If you have to reshoot, if you have to do 6 more tests, she's not going to send you out there looking bad. And a lot of people don't know, and she really does.
Yeah, I think those stories feed themselves. You know, probably years ago, she put her foot down about something because...
It's hard to get out of it if you get into it.
Yeah.
It's real hard, and people love it. There's a part of people that want all that to be true.
Right.
So they don't want to move away from it, but I had a good time with her.
Is it presumptuous to think you might have an Oscar speech ready? You planned one? Or?
You get to the point where you make them, yeah. I got a lot. The saddest thing, though, because I work in the theater a lot in New York, and I've been up for awards there, and the saddest part is you go to the thing and you lose, you know, and then the next day you look in your little evening bag and you got this sad little piece of paper with all these names on it.
A grim reminder.
It's just so sad.
You've lost the Tony 4 times, right?
4 of those. So I got a whole...
Man, you got a collage there.
I think it's because I'm Canadian, Dennis.
Yeah, they're out to get you.
They're out to get Canadians in this country. No, so that's the big fear. But you got to do it. You got to be ready, because God knows you don't want to be sitting there thinking, why didn't I do this? But as the time gets closer, you lose it. You go.
I'd get up there and sing "Oh Canada" if you win. Huh? Let them know where you stand.
I'd review the words first.
Good luck with it, Kate. Kate Nelligan, folks. We'll be right back with Randy Kagan after this.